Well, time for us to get the skeleton key back. So, my best bet would be go from Uttering Hills Cave and then just moving to there, I guess? Just like straight up? One big line? I don't know. That's what I feel like. So far it seems like that I can, so... There we go. So damn. What is that boy? Ingle is such as there. What we called Watchtower? But I think this is definitely leading to there. I mean, slowly but surely we're getting there. Actually, it's linking up to what is here. I mean, these two things are like situated close to each other. Like we can go up to here.
Now ain't this a surprise? Do your worst.
Your belly like an old woman's purse. You'll be so easy to roll when you're dead.
Yeah. Same for you, but I'm ignoring you guys, so just your normal ass bandit. I had a lockpick with him though.
Is someone there? Is someone there? Ain't this a surprise?
You picked the
You weren't
best time
expecting
to
that,
get
were you?
Oké dan.
there?
What was that? Huh?
Wow.
Nothing here after all.
What was that?
I know I heard something.
Huh?
Nothing here after all. Told him to just hand over the gold. But did he listen? Oh no. They always have to fight.
I just landed next to him. I landed fucking next to him without him noticing me. Nice. $17 and $11.
How can shadows kill? Impossible. Nothing can move like that. Impossible.
What happened?
Everything went dark. I didn't even hear anyone scream. Just felt the blade enter my side.
Did you see who it was?
Came out of the shadows. Didn't even have a chance to draw.
AK, our friend has already started. Party has already started without us. Damn. Why do I quick save before every lock on here as well? Did I do that in... what is it called again? Fucking Oblivion? Sure, but like in Oblivion, I just have 0 lockpicks the entire time. But there I should have lockpicks and such. I have like what, more than 20 lockpicks? And the lockpicking game is actually pretty easy. It's not the one, it's not like the same as in whatever, it's just impossible.
Now you're mine.
No one
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late.
Yeah, this man is back there.
Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late.
I'm ready, let's go.
We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
I can't wait to get my hands around that bastard's neck.
Consume you.
I hate this job mark. Dus
This place. It's like a...
Who's there?
No mercy.
Dalmer. Fucks.
Shadows consume you.
Okay.
Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Imagine the riches hidden within these walls.
I'll bury my blade in your heart!
No one here.
Nice. Next up, chest here.
No mercy for the weak.
Guide my hand.
Okay, there's that, and then okay, I already know it's to the left down. Damn it! Eek. Can we not do it this way? I know around where it is. I just don't go too. I just don't go far enough. That's the issue. There we go.
We have to get the key back.
Felt the pain.
Well. Die, please. Twat.
Another day.
There we go. Oh, and there's a lot of these guns here. I remember. If you do this right, none of them will notice you. Sure. If you're not willing to let me go past you that way.
So this is what we heard. The entire tower collapsed.
The only reason he'd do that would be to block pursuit. It must be Mercer. We'll have to find another way around.
Mercer was able to knock this thing down. Gods.
It's the key, Brynjolf. In his hands, there's no telling what he's capable of.
There's a guy just got here by sneaking past everything in here. Okay, so there are little things like...
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
If I can get past everything here without them noticing me, then hell yeah. Someone of my group has been found out, but not me. So it's got up even higher. If again, like past playthroughs, always like killed everyone in here. Not knowing that you didn't even need to do that, but sure. Really now? Have I really just... Sure.
The stench. This place reeks of Falmer.
This must be their hive. We'll have to keep silent if we want to avoid drawing their attention. Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these implements must have inflicted. The dwarves were a cruel race.
Ooh.
There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through and take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
So I know it is going to actually continue on. There's this entire, like this big group here. There's one that can kill you very easily. There's one that in the past always murdered me like instantly. Okay, at this point it's weird. Why is nothing noticing me?
Water rushing through these pipes. We must be beneath the lake.
Apprentice chest. You're mine. Okay. We've installed it once now.
He's close. I'm certain of it.
I have to say,
Themselves.
And this is it. We do this for Gallus and for the guild.
pretty well.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturne doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
It's not about internal. It's personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
The difference is I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
If anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
There you are.
Wait, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
Get on your
I'm sorry, I can't.
Is that the best you can do? I've killed legions like you.
Thank you now. Is that the best you can do? Magic for healing. Must have scared him off. No twat. Also, fucking keyboard is moving away on the laptop.
Is that the best you can do?
Found you. This place is coming down. Quick.
Guildmaster Necklace, Imperial Bow of Ice, Malice. Thuis of the Valmark, Skeleton Key.
Get the skeleton key and the eye, and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
Oh, you have to keep swimming up, practically. First go to the highest point, and then I think into either this pipe or the next pipe. Yeah, for now I'm just going to drown. I didn't know which pipe it was. I know it's a pipe. It's not a pipe. It's this part here. This is what opens up.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Sounds like it will be a simple task.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
I take it you never used the Pilgrim's Path?
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
They best get started.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Nightingale bow. I don't know. Apparently it's the Regal Huntsman mask. And apparently it has a better stat than the HUD, but sure.
Yes, fellow Nathan.
You know, I actually should use the HUD. Like, not the mask. Yeah, when I saw it at first as well, I was like, eh? Yeah, sure.
Beep.
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 Double beep.
Double beep.
So I now have the key.
You mean the skeleton key?
Yeah.
You're going to actually do as you're told and deliver it back, or you're going to abuse the living shit out of it?
I'm going to abuse the living shit out of it and only bring it back the very last episode.
Good, because obviously that skeleton key. Thanks, but thanks Mercer for taking the key for me.
You know,
I'll
like
keep that.
originally, like in every other series, I would be like, yes, I bring it back. But on this one, it's like it's such a key factor. That's not even
Nice pun there. It's a key factor.
I didn't even wanted it to become a pun, but I mean, it
Well
fits
done.
so perfectly. But like, it's such a key factor that I just want it. Like, you know how the entire fucking what's it called again?
I like that you just basically pull the fucking sips on Mercer Frey. You're like, ho ho ho, traveler.
Thanks for getting the key out
skeleton
and key for me. I'll be taking that. Yeah, but like, like practically, like, you know how the museum is and such.
Mhm.
If I can use the skeleton key to get that a little bit easier, hell yeah.
It'll probably make lockpicking basically easy as fuck.
I mean, it
By the way,
opens up a new
that
lock,
reminds
right?
me of the museum mod. Obviously, they were still working on this big ass, like almost 2.0 version of the museum, which basically turned it into like an actual quest line, and the museum, instead of just a building, becomes a whole island.
Damn!
Your own resort, and it's called Odyssey of the Dragonborn. They're still working on it, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that when this shit releases, it'll probably be like well, yet another Skyrim playthrough for you.
You know me.
I mean, it's the fucking Odyssey of the Dragonborn, my dude. It's Legacy but better.
I mean, Legacy of the Dragonborn, like, oh, so that means that the series at that point is going to be called Skyrim Odysseys.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Skyrim Legacies.
By
Or
the
Skyrim,
way,
actually, Skyrim Legacies
just-
maybe.
I was just over at my dad's place, and my dad keeps more of a track on things than I do, and he usually tells my sister about a couple of shits. You know, whenever my dad has a crazy theory or some weird ass idea, like some tinfoil hat looking shit, he's the one that tells her, and then I never hear about it anymore, luckily. But I went over there today, and my dad wasn't there, but my sister was, and you know, she opened up and like, but this was actually a pretty cool thing with some pretty substantial evidence to back it up. I've spoken a few times about the idea that there's a missing planet in our solar system, and there's a lot of evidence to back up that claim, that there's, you know, if you look up a solar map of our solar system, you'll quite obviously see that there's a gap in between two planets, which I don't know which ones. That there should be something, but all there is an absolute void and some worryingly big asteroid chains. Now it turns out
Something I can help
that
with, or do you just want to talk?
the theory has always kind of been there from the very start. If you track it, if you look in our like our actual history of the human race, specifically ancient Egypt, because we're convinced that that's when this quote-unquote missing planet appeared for the first time. Because you'll see in hieroglyphics or those ancient wall paintings that they used to do, you'll
Yeah,
quite
hieroglyphics.
obviously see that the gods that they depicted are basically humans, but slightly different. And there was one obvious depiction of one of their gods. I'm not sure which one it was, which my dad didn't tell me, but he did show me the picture. That one of their gods was going away, and he was sitting on something. Now, obviously, if you look at it, the way it's drawn, obviously someone thousands of years ago with no absolute understanding of what that device was that this quote-unquote god was sitting on, drew it in their way as they would depict it. But to a trained eye, this thing was obviously a rocket of some sort. I'll see if I can find the picture in question.
Good morning.
Egyptian god. Because this thing became quite well known. I'll find it eventually because it's like on some weird website.
On some weird website. What weird websites are you looking on?
Some really cool weird websites. Anyway, you've also heard the tale of like the Egyptian gods, the Greek gods. You know, the ones that are always flying around with flaming chariots and so on.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the picture, by the way.
Oh wow.
And it turns out if you just Google something hard enough, you'll find it.
Like everything?
Yeah, basically.
Oh god, it's another quest here in Rift.
But yeah, so let me just send you this thing.
Valt is just attacking me. The guy from like the house of our
Nice.
friend.
Alright, so I've sent the picture on you in Discord. Now, obviously, this is definitely drawn and made in some weird, Egyptian way. But if you look,
That doesn't look like
closely,
a rocket that he's sitting on.
you can definitely see that this is depicting someone sitting on something that heavily resembles some sort of, basically a vehicle of some sorts.
I feel
Well,
like he's
obviously-
getting something plugged into his ass.
Yeah, I prefer to call it like he's sitting on a speeder bike. But anyway, so obviously there's some weird shit going on in this picture that makes no sense to us.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. So.
But there's a lot of weird shit like that's been coming to everyone's attention every so often. Like for example, take the Greek gods, especially like Icarus, the guy that's flying around. And if you were some really dumbass peasant, basically living in the Dark Ages, not so much different from you now, to be honest. So it wouldn't be too difficult.
Hi.
Imagine yourself being a dumb peasant, and you see a fucking basically a flying spaceship fly overhead. You at the moment, the best thing you've ever seen in your life is a fire pit. So that thing blows your fucking mind. Well, imagine if it lands and someone steps out. How the fuck are you gonna describe that? Of course, this person's gonna be some sort of fucking god, and their spaceship in your eyes is a fucking flaming flying horse chariot, because that's what that god's depicted as a steering a flaming, flying chariot. Obviously, that's how you would actually, say it. Just like we're saying it, wow, that's a fucking spaceship, but in reality, it might be something fucking else entirely. I don't know.
Like most of the things. Golden ship model.
Anyway.
There we go, mine.
Anyway, so the theory has come up quite often now that this missing planet has come and it's fucked off again because its orbital rotation, because every planet has a orbital rotation around the sun, is slightly bigger than every other planet in the solar system. And that wouldn't be too difficult to believe. So it has a larger rotation, so it takes forever for that planet to come back into reach of, you know, the rest of the planet. So the planet's never been missing, it's always been there, but it's, you know, on the other fucking side of the sun. Now, what's happening, and this is something that I personally don't really believe, but I want to believe because it sounds cool as shit. The theory is that this planet, you know, it's on its way back. And it would make sense because there's a continued cycle of old ancient empires back in the unknown days, like ancient Egypt and ancient Greek and all that. There's been a continued consecutive timeline where the planet shows up every few thousand years, and that's always been on point. Apparently, we're reaching that period where, if this theory is true or not, it's going to be proven right or wrong pretty quickly. Because either this thing is gonna show up,
or
it's not gonna show up. Either way, we can finally put this dumbass fucking theory to rest. Because I honestly don't believe it. But fuck, if some weird ass planet just suddenly appears with a whole bunch of cool aliens on it, I'm not gonna check. That sounds cool as shit. Sign me right up. But nah, we get to deal with Corona and all the other fun stuff. But this is where, you know, my sister comes in and she's like, hey, haven't you noticed something weird going on lately? I'm like, describe lately. The entire year so far has been really weird. It's been
just like
weird ass shit.
Just like we said, like the other stream, like this, like the world, like
It's
right now.
At the moment, it looks like we're fucking spiraling into chaos everywhere. But I mean, this is not just our country. This is everywhere, literally everywhere at the moment. Even America's in complete lockdown.
You better not make trouble.
But you know, aside from that, have you been noticing something weird? I was like, oh, I have been noticing something weird. Because one thing that came up is obviously there's been an obvious change in the seasons, right? So the years have been getting warmer here and they've been getting colder elsewhere. Now this just doesn't happen. It cannot happen. You know that the Earth's, you know, on a constant rotation, and it's also, as it's rotating, is circling around the sun. That's our orbital rotation. That's always going to be the same, because unless there's something affecting our gravitational pull, which there's not, then we should always, you know, remain exactly on the same cycle. Unless something else interferes, just like the moon, for example. The moon has an obvious effect as it, you know, hurls itself around us, because this is a massive object in size and scope. Even though it looks small on the eye, this thing is massive. So when it hurls around the Earth, you notice, because, you know, that's where the tide comes from. It has a scientifically proven effect. Now, obviously, because it's been getting warmer and colder elsewhere, it means that what's happening is, no, you absolute fucktard, it has got nothing to do with the ozone layer, like everyone's preaching at us. It's got everything to do with the fact that the Earth's rotation, it's kind of shifting. So the places that used to be warm are now getting a little bit colder, and, you know, the same goes the other way around, because the circle that the Earth was making has shifted slightly, and obviously the place that's closer to the sun gets warmer, and, you know, the exact opposite way around as well.
I know you're
Yeah.
So that's where the idea came from, that something is messing with our gravitational pull. What the fuck could that be?
The planet?
Back then, immediately my dad was like, that could be that one missing planet, because if the theory is right, this thing is on its way back. That would make sense, I suppose, but I can think of at least 20 different theories that could make that connection, but okay. I mean, I'm not going to deny that it doesn't sound like this could be true. I'm still questioning it, because this sounds way too cool to be true, and nothing cool ever happens.
Yep.
But sure.
Is she, you know?
Now another thing's happening. So I walk into the room. My sister's like, "Have you noticed something?" No, not really. Have you looked at the sky? So I look in the sky. And I'm like, well, what am I looking at? And immediately, my attention is drawn to the biggest fuck off star I think I've seen in my life. You can still see this thing out there at the moment, because it's real obvious. Now, the first thing I saw is, wow, that's a big fucking boy of a star. And she's like, yeah, it is, isn't it? I was like, is that like the pole star or some shit? Nope, because that thing's right over there. So I look over there, so, oh well, there's the pole star. What the fuck is this thing? I've never noticed this big ass star over here. Well, she pulls out a couple of phone apps, because there's apps that basically act as a photo camera. You can zoom around the skyscraper and it'll tell you what star is. You can basically identify planets with this thing.
Damn.
It's pretty cool because basically this app downloads, you know, open information given to us by NASA or other space agencies, and it just gives it to you. So you can open up your phone, look, point it at a random star, and it might just be fucking Mars you're looking at. You'll never know. But so we open up every app, and well, sure enough, nothing registers that fucking star. Like, what the fuck? And then she hits me with this. Well, this star has been around here for now a month, right? And it's been getting slightly bigger every goddamn few weeks. I'm like, well, damn. So I'm looking at this big fucking star, and you'll notice this thing right away because it's not particularly easy. I mean, it's not particularly difficult to miss. And we start, you know, putting a few more puzzle pieces to this theory together. Like, that could be that planet, could it? Yeah, it definitely could be. Well, shit. I mean, now there's even more evidence pointing to this cool ass theory. But then she hit me with the last bomb. It's like, and what do you think about, you know, the entire world being in chaos at the moment and in complete lockdown? Well, it's Corona, right? Yeah, but is it really? Because Corona isn't exactly, you know, a virus that's gonna be, you know, become the next Black Plague. It's a pretty insignificant virus. It's just you don't want it to spread. If it doesn't have to, but it's not like if it will spread, then half the population is dead.
True.
Less than a single percent of the entire population would die. Less than 0.1%. Could that be also because of that stupid planet? That the people in charge right now, they know that shit's gonna go down very quickly. They don't know what to do, so they're putting the entire planet on lockdown. Now that I find to be pretty far-fetched, and I'm still not too sure if I buy this theory or not. But when I was looking at that big fucking star that, according to my sister, has only gotten bigger, I just shit didn't know what to believe anymore. It's like, well, goddamn.
Well, I have seen like something that I thought at first was like a moon, but like
well,
it was there like at fucking clear daytime.
Yeah, well, you see, my sister tried to, because she's a little bit like my dad on the conspiracy theory. She's been saying that, you know, because of the lockdown, why would goddamn headset. I mean, why would, you know, everyone suddenly be confined to their homes? That's what they're trying to go to with modern day society at the moment. They're trying to make sure that people stay at home as much as possible. Is there going to happen something outside that we're not supposed to see or get involved in? Might that have something to do with the big ass fucking star over there and the theory of a planet moving our way? Planets that we know, if the theory is right, this planet, you know, when it comes, so will its people. They've already landed according to our history. The gods have already come, quote unquote. These aren't gods, obviously. They're just fucking space travelers or scientists and what have you. But that's likely. Well, shit, son. That could be interesting. I'm still not believing it, but I really want to. I mean, they might just come to wipe us all out. That could happen. That could happen. But you never know.
We get the Osiris. What do we call ourselves again in that space story?
Osiris Sentinels.
No, not the Sentinels. Before that.
What? There was another space story.
Yeah, like the one where like we did the XCOM thing.
Oh god. I don't know what that was.
Project Osiris.
Gotcha, that. Yeah, well, we could do something like that.
That's probably going to happen IRL.
I mean, it'd be cool if it would. But again,
if we manage to tell a tale.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm still not really on board with this theory because it just sounds a little bit too Hollywood. But I do like the general idea of it. I mean, if I would like to see something one day, that would probably be it. Like, holy shit, I can die happy, man.
Yes.
Also, I'll probably like send them like an email like, hey, what's your economy looking like on that new planet, dude? Can I come over? This shit ain't looking too great, bro.
It's one thing to say you've got the
like, can you hook me up with whatever drugs you're using to get there?
I mean, hey, you see,
my club.
I've played Elite
This
Dangerous. I know how
business.
to handle the spaceship. Can you
Keep
give me
this
my
up,
own?
and you'll be rich enough to
I'll start in the
retire before
Sidewinder.
you know it.
I know how to grow from there.
Good luck.
The numbers job. I need not vehicle. I need the other guy with like the word done there.
I mean, to be fair, even if if at some point or whatever some weird plan comes together, and they're like, all right, so anyone that wants to, we can basically give you an IRL Sidewinder and shoot you into the galaxy, and you see what happens. I would immediately, without zero hesitation, sign up for that. Like, even if it's just a fucking stupid Sidewinder. Holy shit, dude. I'm down. And I'm going up, but I'm down.
Yeah, you're down and we tried to go up like it suddenly explodes.
I mean, it is still a Sidewinder. You have to be careful, but yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I'm sure it should be down.
The only man who's
By the way, I found a bust of the Grey Fox at Mercer's home.
Don't know what you're missing.
Well,
no.
Vibrator Fleet, that's the one I want. Yes, I want to learn pickpocketing.
Up to no good, are we?
can you
I'll
teach me how
teach
to
you.
pickpocket?
But
Yeah, do you know why pickpocketing is like that important to me?
Well,
I am actually with Nocturnal as well on the you know, like the mod that gives you like all the opportunities to how do you call it, to pledge your allegiance to a god or to an
Right.
Daedra.
yeah.
I found a book in like a house somewhere like in the middle of nowhere, and it was like, do you want to pray to Nocturne? I was like, sure. So every so often there's like a guy with like a money bag above his head, and you can just, if you pickpocket that special bag, the mysterious bag, you get 2,500 gold.
Oh, damn, son.
Like if I just look at my skills right now, not skills, sorry, magic. That's P. Vanish in the night. Praying clears non-violent crime bounties up to 139 gold. And it's basically your favorite Nocturnal. My favorite with Nocturnal means it's like fucking 139. At 10 is a Nocturnal. Pickpocket mysterious crime process. Picklock successfully pray at night, preferably in darkness. Those skilled in sneak are most deserving of my favor.
Okay.
It's a very handy one if you want easy gold. You do have to pickpocket though.
Need any more
Do want
pickpocket
easy gold.
training? Just let me know. If you want to be a
Oh,
master
god damn it, I
pickpocket
almost
like me,
forgot. Oh, that's so
up to
annoying.
no good, are we? I'll teach
Okay, this
you.
is the
What
single
it'll
most
cost.
frustrating day of my life at the moment. So there's
Need any more
an
pickpocket
Stellaris expansion that's been announced a while now. This is which is basically an overhaul of a lot of things, but primarily the Federation system. So you have more of a reason to actually make a Federation and team up with other AI or players or whatever. I mean, it overhauls a massive aspect of the game. So obviously, me being a big Stellaris fan, I want myself that. Just so happens that my family screwed me out of my last couple of bucks that I saved, especially for this expansion. So now it's out and it's in my face every single day, but I can't buy it. Damn it! I've been waiting for this goddamn thing for half a year. It finally drops and I can't buy it because my family decided that they needed my money more than I did.
Wow.
And it is such a fucking bullshit reason as well. They basically made me suddenly buy food for everyone. I walk into the home one day after school and I'm like, oh, that's a fucking Domino's code here for a discount. Well, shit, why not? I tell them and they're like, oh, well, yeah, you want to order pizza then? It's like, yeah, well, sure, why not? And then my sister's there, she's like, oh, well, I want pizza. Okay, good. Well, it just happens to be like some sort of action week at Domino's, so that you can basically pick them up for fucking pittance. They'll almost like give you money to get the goddamn pizza. They're so damn cheap. So okay, I'll order them upstairs, and then you guys go and collect them. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay, so I go upstairs, I order everyone's pizza, and hunky dory. So they go and collect it up, and obviously pay for it at the store, and then they get home, all upset with me and almost screaming at me because how dare I not pay the food? It's like, what? Since when is that part of the deal? What? It's not even like the pizza thing was my idea. You fucking came up with it. I just showed you the goddamn code, and you were like, "Oh, pizza, yeah, sure." Like, it's not. What? Why do I have to? Oh, goddamn. So I forked over the money after the fact because otherwise they wouldn't leave me alone. And now here I am, broke as fuck, not being able to buy my goddamn expansion. Thanks a lot, family. Bunch of cunts.
Well done.
I hate people sometimes.
I mean, I just
And
do.
by
just
sometimes I mean a lot.
I just stole like a jeweled picture.
See, you're part of the problem.
Aye.
Someone needed that jewel picture. Someone needed that jewel picture.
Yeah, the Fuse Guild needs it.
Try enough, that'll do.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do, like before I start on like the Dark Brotherhood, like for real, like I've already done like the killing Geralt the Kind and such. Like that, that's already in the past. I just haven't spoken to Astrid just yet. Because I first want like the 4 jobs for the cities done in the Fuse Guild. So that's going to be my focus over the incoming episode, most probably. I've already done 2. I've already done Whiterun and Windhelm. There's like 2 more.
Alright.
Riften is instantly part of the Thieves Guild. So there's like, I think, Markarth and Solitude.
Let me know if you want anything.
Oh, and I do have one problem with the game that you can probably see right now.
Can I?
Yeah, in the stream.
Oh. Yeah, I've had a similar issue. I figured out how to fix it, but fixing that thing will create another problem which I don't know how to fix.
What happens when you do that?
If it's work you're looking for,
Well, basically,
Holder's
it's
the one to talk
it's a
to.
part of the lighting mod. If you basically uninstall that, then you're good to go. But obviously, then your game looks like it came right out of fucking 2007 or 2011. But you know, it still doesn't look the greatest. So I've been looking for a new lighting mod that it does work.
and you'll always be welcome.
Because I don't know what it is, but it is the lighting mod that we have installed at the moment conflicts with another mod that you've also got installed, and somehow they just don't work together very well. But I don't know which mod it's conflicting with. That's the problem, and I don't want to just start uninstalling random mods because it might just be a mod I really want to keep in the game. And lighting mod, or if I can just switch it out for another lighting mod, then we're good to go, right? I
Yeah.
don't really care too much. I just don't want to play without one, but I don't necessarily need that specific one.
True, true.
Just any will do.
Any good one.
Yeah, I mean, it does have to actually, up the game. But yeah, so I've still been looking into that, but because I, obviously did a PC reset, my mods loadout's been shot to shit. I basically need to completely reinstall everything, and I'd forgotten which mods I needed. Whoops.
Whoops. I mean, I'm going to install one more mod, like, soon. I completely forgot to do that between this session and last.
Right.
But it's like to the Draugrs, when they shout at you, they don't disarm you. Like, I hate that so much.
I've honestly barely ever had that happen.
Like, this playthrough, I just had it happen once. But like my last playthrough, that happened every singular goddamn time. Up to the point where I used a mod to, like, get rid of it.
Yeah, obviously it'll start happening eventually because as you level up, the enemies level up around you. So the higher level you get, the higher chance you get that you've got those annoying voicey enemies.
Anything worth talking about?
Yeah, well, every Draugr, like at that point, I was like level 80.
Not bad.
Yeah, you're almost
Here,
all. Yeah,
got more than you can
I
handle.
remember playing vanilla fucking Skyrim a couple of years ago when it was still like hot and new. And I remember, Dawnbreaker,
Yeah.
that amazing fucking sword. Yeah, I lost that due to this. It got shot out of my hand, and after that I never found it again. And it annoyed the absolute fuck out of me.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't want to lose my weapons every time just because, like, he does that.
And also a very annoying fact, because I do a lot of work with the favorites menu, and every single time you unequip a weapon, you have to rebind the goddamn key to the favorites menu.
Oh yeah, no, I have that now as well. I switch between 1 and 2 the most times.
Yes.
Either my bow or my sword and shield.
I usually do 1, 2, and 3. I've got 1 for my basically for my sword. I've got 2 for a dagger if I got a good one, and then 3 for a bow.
There's a new museum
Because I do like using daggers when doing sneak attacks, because they've got some crazy fucking sneak buffs.
Yeah, that's something that I also want to do. Yes, the museum fucking Dawnstar. I needed that. You know why? Because our friend that decided to be like, hey, like this could be a good mission for you to do. Okay, fun. So he gives me to locate the Amulet of Maroon's Razor.
Yeah,
Which means you need to do that other quest first.
Yeah, because you can't find it unless you do the quest.
Well, it's in that building.
Yeah.
And the only way to get into that building is by doing that entire quest. So finally,
Yeah.
like that. Like I hated that one. Like during my test playthrough, you know what he did?
Well.
Okay, well you need to find this thing. Okay, sure. I'll get it. So it's literally in the house that you can get here in Riften. That's where that's where like another weapon or item is as well. He sent me to that, the first item instantly. Like for the love of fucking God, like why?
I did send you like the mod list, didn't I?
You sent me like all the URLs at some point.
Yeah. Do you have that file stored somewhere? Because I can't find it on Discord. Because at least I know.
Well, it's not a file.
I mean, yeah, I mean the links. I mean.
Yeah, I can. If you give me a second.
'Cause
Okay,
I can't seem to
in
find
Honeyside.
it.
Honeyside, this is where an item is.
No, that's BS.
Yeah. But like the same thing, like you want like all the Stones of Zaya? You need to get a House in Solitude.
I mean, I've never ever once gotten that quest complete. I just can't be fucked with that quest.
I need it for like this for what I'm doing right now, of course.